I've got you guys covered with the best new patch 20-0 custom tactics. Do me a favour, let's try and hit 200 likes. Hit that like button if you're watching and we're not there yet. Subscribe for the best tactics on YouTube and comment down below what is your favourite formation. But let's get into the video. If you want the cheapest FC24 coins to get ahead of the competition, check out MMOEXP by clicking the link down below and use code JambooUK for 5% off. Okay, so this here is my team on my own account. A lot of you may know I do run a weekend league service, so I actually play more FIFA on other people's accounts than my own, but I am playing my own at the minute for content's sake. But if you guys are interested and you do want, to try and get those 20-0s but can't get it yourself, maybe, link in the description. You can get myself or another pro to play for you and guarantee yourself those best rewards, which is so crucial at this point in the game when everyone's trying to work their way up. But you guys are here for the custom tactics. There's a variety of stuff here, different formations for different points in a game, so I'll do my best to explain at all times. I do mainly start games in a 4-3-2-1, in Foot Champions. I'm trying to speed run through games, trying to get those rage quits and stuff, so that is what I tend to go to the most, but a lot of you guys may feel comfortable starting in a different formation. So we'll start off with a 5-4-1, probably not quite as broken, at least yet, in my opinion, as to what it was last year, but this is still very, very good. You've got the choice. There's obviously this 71 depth meta at the moment, which is super broken, so you can either try that, or you can try what I've gone with here, which is a 60. I think you can go a little bit more defensive in this 5 at the back, and you're still going to be really, really dangerous in the attack. So we've got direct passing, 60 on the whip, 6 in the box. Obviously, this is how it lines up. You can have like normal attacking players as your wing backs, and that can actually benefit you as well because they honestly attack more than they defend, but they will defend in a perfect 5 at the back as well. That is what makes these formations so broken, but you can see we've just gone for like the pace out wide, a 5-star player where possible in the striker position, and then just good passers in the middle. I think that's especially important for this formation because you have so many players overlapping down the wings that you want those pinpoint passes to find them. So we'll go with the instructions: stay central, getting behind, stay forward on the striker, cut inside, getting behind on the left and the right mid, and then we have overlap on the wing backs, which is the most important instruction probably in this whole thing. You do want cover centre on the centre mid. You've literally got 2 players out wide at all times, so you do not need them covering the wing at all. And that is going to be the 5-4-1. It's very good for overloading your opponent in terms of you just have so many attacking options that they can't mark it on the overlap, and then when you're defending you do have that 5 at the back. So we'll then go to a 4-2-3-1. This is another formation that I recommend you can just start games in. It's very balanced. You can attack in this well, you can defend in it well, and you can keep possession in it well. Its weakest attribute probably is the attacking, but it's still on a good enough level, where it's not just a formation for seeing out a game. Balance, 71 on the depth. I'm just starting to run this on basically everything now. I've got no interest personally in sitting and defending games for my life, like especially when I'm playing Foot Champs. I'm trying to go for 10 goals, so that's just me. But you may find, if you put that down to a 50 depth, you may be more comfortable, so just keep that in mind. Direct passing, 60 on the width, 5 players in the box, 2 on the corners and free kicks. Now, with this... this has gone a bit all over the place since I last changed it. So what you're basically going to want is something looking like this. So Liao will be on the right, a right footer for those Travellas. Same with Salah on the left. And if you can, you want those 5-star players in the middle. They're going to get the ball the most. And also because these cutbacks are going to be coming in from the left and the right, having that 5-star weak foot means no matter the angle, you're going to be able to find the back of the net. So in terms of the CDMs... I personally prefer not having CDMs that are really bad in attack. I'd rather have box-to-box players at CDM. So Guimaraes and Beckham are perfect for this. Your fullbacks in a 4-2-3-1 are always going to stay back as well. So someone like Militao or Koundé, they're actually really good for it. And Hernandez is obviously one of the best fullbacks in the game as well. But you can see here we've got stay forward getting behind. I have stay forward on my middle cam. Come back on defence on both wide cams. That is to just fill in this gap between the wide cams and the fullbacks. Because you can see there's that space there out wide and you want that to be filled in when defending. So in terms of the CDMs, I have both on cover centre, one of them on stay back, just so I have a bit more defensive cover when they're counter-attacking. There's no need for both CDMs to be, you know, bombing forward. So just one on balance, one on stay back is a very good compromise, and cover centre as well. And then for the fullbacks, you want stay back while attacking, and that is going to be that. So that is the 4-2-3-1. Now for what I actually start my games in. It is a 4-3-2-1. So I tend to start my games in that. 4-2-3-1, you know, if it's just not working quite in a 4-3-2-1. And then a 5-4-1 is more seeing out a game. But this is what I start in. So 71 depth, direct passing, 60 on the whip, 6 in the box. And that is how I line my one up. So you can have just a normal attacking player in one of the left centre mid or right centre mid spots, and that just works super well. I love this formation, man. Like, for how I like to play the game, and you guys may feel the same as well. Like, you can just spam through balls and driven passes to what is essentially 3 strikers. You pack the midfield, so you win that battle as well. You have overlapping fullbacks, which help in the attack. It's just such a broken formation. So stay central and getting behind on 2 of the forwards, and then on the other one, you will want getting behind, but you'll actually want come back on defence to defend in a 4-4-2. Whichever side you pick for the player to come back, just make sure that you've got cover centre on that sided centre mid, and then cover centre on the middle as well, cover wing on the other side. As you can see, because I've got Militao in, it's only because he's untradeable. Otherwise, you know, there would be better options for an overlapping wing back. But Theo Hernandez is on overlap, and then Militao is on stay back while attacking, because he's just not good enough actually going forward to make it worth it. But in an ideal world, you'd have like Hakimi and Theo Hernandez both on overlap. So that is the 4-3-2-1. And this is the underrated one that everyone needs to make sure you have set up. It is an all-out press tactic. Your opponents in champs are not there to make friends. They're going to be scummy. They're going to keep the ball when they're winning. And you need an all-out constant press. So constant pressure, 100 on the depth, fast build-up forward runs, players in the box. The reason I've got it on 7 is because you don't want your centre-backs running up. They're not good enough at attacking to actually make it worth it. So you can see the tactics there. We're in a 3-4-2-1, which is like the most attacking formation in the game. You can see you've got like 5 forward players, 2 centre mids. And in terms of the instructions, it's basically just everyone getting in behind. We have cover centre on the centre mids. And that is going to be that, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions about any of these at all. Subscribe if you're new. Let's hit the 200 likes. And peace. Good luck in your foot champs.